Hi folks, welcome to my basement renovation. In the last video, which I'll provide a link for in the description, we looked at self-leveling concrete. This entire basement, when it was built 5 years ago, is extremely unlevel and uneven. Over the span of the basement, it goes up and down a couple inches even. So for the most part, all the low spots can be filled in with the self-leveling concrete. However, every once in a while, we run into some bad and localized high spots, which we're going to take a look at today. Just use a little angle grinder to get rid of that. So here we are. Alright, you can see here with my 8-foot screed, not much movement there. So this is actually a pretty good line here from my self-leveling concrete into here. But right where I've done the marking here, it's pretty high. You can see it, once I push down, it kind of makes a little teeter-totter effect right there. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Alright folks, we'll take a quick look at some of the equipment I'll use to grind this floor. Safety equipment is very important, so don't skimp on any of this. Knee pads, safety goggles, gloves, most importantly your respirator here. You don't want to breathe in any of this concrete dust, it's really bad for you. And hearing protection. So this is what I'm going to use here. It's actually just a small 4.5-inch angle grinder with a nice concrete grinding bit on the bottom there. As you can see here, this is dust collection, so I just bought this HERZO. I'll put a link for that in the bottom if you want. Universal dust collection system for any 4.5-inch angle grinder. That connects over here to my shop vac. So just use a big shop vac there. This is a little Dust Deputy Cyclone. I do a lot of woodworking. This basically separates 99% of all the stuff you're sucking up, gets it in that bucket as opposed to into your shop vac. Keeps everything nice and clean. So we'll get suited up and see how this goes.
Alright, so this is where we've grinded so far. Before you could see, not bad now, like it's pretty straight. Dry car could probably almost go down on this. Got a bit more here. This hasn't been done yet. So you can still see that bounces quite a bit. If I go too low, it's not the end of the world, because I could smooth it out after. Or put self-leveling on top of it to get a really nice straight line there. Let's continue on.
Alright, so after about 1 hour of grinding off camera, this whole spot is pretty much finished here. Fairly happy with the result. You remember before it was bouncing up and down like a teeter-totter, and now pretty solid in that spot. Alright, so we can see how bad this high spot here is. It's that's almost an inch. And pretty sure this spot here is the high spot. It looks like it, because we can see here a little bit of a gap there. So once I shave that down, should be fairly level. May have to.
Alright, so here's the final result after about 2 hours of grinding. It's a lot of work, but it was worth it. Before the floor, there was a huge high spot there, and this 8-foot straight edge was rocking back and forth. Now it's pretty solid there, so quite happy with that. That's going to be just fine to put the dry core down